The Joker and Harley Quinn have been tormenting Gotham for decades, and now they have taken over E.T. I'm Cassie DeLaura, and welcome to E.T.'s look at the Joker and Harley Quinn through the years. Throughout our show, E.T. will be highlighting some of the talented actors who have taken on these iconic villains, from the original Batman TV series to the newest edition, Joker Folie à Deux. Joaquin Phoenix makes his return as Joker, but this time he's not alone. Lady Gaga joins as the latest actor to take on Harley Quinn.
Premiering this at the Venice Film Festival with Michael by your side. I mean, how special was that moment for you?
It was extremely special for us to, go out as a couple together. I love him so much. My mom really did good advising me to. She found him for you. She found him, yeah. He's amazing. I just wanted to make sure he felt loved.
Lady Gaga was solo as she surprised fans at an early screening of her new film, Joker Folie à Deux. The movie hits theaters October 4th. Gaga embodies Harley Quinn opposite Joaquin Phoenix's Joker.
The physical transformation in Tilly was actually really challenging. She definitely has a particular affinity for darkness. She'll do bad things to get what she wants. I saw a lot of myself in her, actually, when I watched it back, but things that people don't know about.
Ahead of the movie's release, Gaga dropped a companion album titled Harlequin and surprised 130 fans in London with a listening party.
Good morning to you. This is for all of your uncomfortable dinner parties. Yeah! This is for all your crazy times. We hope that you will get drunk together and have a good time. Yeah!
It's so good to see you again.
How are you? Nice to see you.
And I tell you, this is the best birthday present I could ask for, talking to you again.
Happy birthday. Are you having a good day?
I'm having the best day.
Oh, yay.
Nowhere else I'd rather be, honestly.
Spending it with me.
Is Michael joining you tonight?
He's, yes, he is. He's just not here right now.
Love it. Now, seeing live on this set, you did it with Bradley Cooper, and now you're doing it with Joaquin Phoenix. What would you say you brought to maybe help them come out of their shell a little bit, and what did they do to help you come out of yours?
I feel like my relationship with Bradley was totally different from Joaquin, but there was definitely a musical element in both films, so it was really fun to bring, all of my experience to the table each time. And I would say with Joaquin, reminding him that he can be just as raw with his vocals as he is with his acting, and I think that was really special.
Congratulations on this record, by the way.
Thank you.
Joaquin Phoenix's portrayal of the Joker in 2019 earned him his first Oscar. And when we sat down with him, the actor told us about a vital part of the role, the Joker's signature laugh.
Murray, one small thing.
Yeah.
When you bring me out, can you introduce me as Joker? I had the part, but I felt like I needed to audition the laugh because I didn't know if I had it or not. So I asked Todd to come over to my house and to, audition the laugh. And he said that wasn't necessary. And I said it was. It was really important that I was able to do it in front of him whenever I needed to. There were some scenes where I guess for whatever reason, it came out and it felt right, and other scenes that it was a struggle, and sometimes one take would work and another wouldn't. It just was, I think, something that was alive in a way, and I don't know what affected that.
Yeah.
Come on, Murray. Do I look like the kind of clown that could start a movement? I killed those guys because they were awful. Everybody is awful these days. It's enough to make anyone crazy. One thing that everybody was talking about on these boards was about how their medication had affected their weight. And some people talked about losing a lot of weight, some people talked about gaining weight. And I said, let's go with the weight gain, because that will be easier for me as an actor. And Todd said, no, I think we better go with the weight loss. And so it was something that I've done before, and I swore when I did it before that I'd never do it again. But it seemed like it was really important for the character, and I think it ended up affecting me in ways that I hadn't anticipated, and certainly it affects your emotional and mental state. But really, I think the thing that I didn't expect at all was how I felt like I could move my body once I'd lost all that weight. I felt like this a unique control over my body and how I moved. For whatever reason, I don't know why, it doesn't really make sense, right? But somehow it kind of gave me a new unexpected feeling, and that became really important for the character.
Don't go anywhere. We've got more great content for you right here on ET.
I'm just gonna hurt you really, really bad.
I think the thing that I took from Heath and from Jack and from others was how brave they were, how fearless their performances were, how they threw themselves into it, and how big a risk they all took. Yeah, so that was wonderful. I'm definitely indebted to those actors for raising the bar and pushing me to work even harder.
In Suicide Squad, the world was introduced not only to Jared Leto's Joker, but Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn, a role Margot would go on to play 2 more times.
There was the sequence where you were shooting Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend. Were you channeling more of like a Marilyn Monroe or Madonna material girl?
A bit of both, because I think there's like a bit of Harley in both, and that not only gives you an iconic moment to kind of replicate that Marilyn look on the stairs, it also meant that we all got to do dance lessons, and that was really fun.
In the film, Harley has a revenge makeover after her breakup with the Joker, cutting her hair. In real life, Margot has an unusual ritual with her BFFs.
Anytime a dude breaks up with a girl in the group, all the girls go and egg his car. So, yeah. So that's happened. One time I broke up with a boyfriend and they were like, how dare he? We're gonna go egg him. And I was like, no, don't. I broke up with him. He's a really nice person. Please don't egg his car. Thank you. I love you guys. Don't do that.
There have been many acclaimed live-action performances of the Joker and Harley Quinn, but some of the most beloved portrayals have been by actors who have only used their voices.
Bring it! We get to ping pong a lot of like comedy and bad words and naughty business.
Yes.
Up in the animation world.
And we don't have to put makeup on.
No, sweatpants all day long.
I need a crew.
No, you need a shower.
It's 8 hours that I don't have to spend in hair and makeup.
Kaylee Cuoco produced and starred as Harley Quinn, with Lake Bell as Poison Ivy. But beware, this cartoon is not for the kids.
How dirty does it really get?
Dirty.
Harley?
It's me.
When I read the script, were you just like,
Yes!
This is gonna be the start of something huge.
This is a departure for you, especially from, a network show. Things are a little more family friendly.
Who came up with that?
You did.
That's right, I did. But I'm pretty sure this would be a departure for anyone because
Yeah,
it's
I was
so
like, why is it
psychotic.
less of a departure for me?
Really,
It's like, well,
it
you
seems
like-
more like you.
Right, exactly.
most people, I don't know if people know the behind the
Let us
scenes, but
bring you
we don't
in.
shoot together. We don't
Okay.
record together.
We don't even get to hang out.
This is
So
how much
is-
we just met today.
I don't even know this woman.
Yeah.
Another set secret, there was a limit on the amount of bad words they could use per episode.
And you really make use of those.
Oh, yeah. There's often a fight.
Yeah, about who gets
to
more of
yeah,
them.
who
Like,
gets the
did
last-
Lake take the last again? Will you use any of this interview? This will not air.
This will not air.
I got a call saying, would you be interested in auditioning for the Joker? And I thought, well, sure, I mean, I'll do it, but I mean, what are the odds? I'm not gonna get it, and I don't want it. The Joker's too high profile. If I was gonna play a character on the series, I'd wanna play Clayface or some character that nobody has a preconceived notion. And Joker is really sort of the Moriarty of Batman. I mean, he's the villain. Lex Luthor is for Superman. But lo and behold, I got it, and it was really kind of fun.
And now let's welcome our host, the clown prince of crime, the Joker!
Got the part, and 6 months ago, or 6 weeks, whatever it was, went by. I'm driving to the recording session, and I can't remember what the hell the Joker sounded like. I'm on the freeway going, I'll get you! I didn't know. I mean, it was horrible. People looking over at me saw me testing out that maniacal laugh, and I'm sure they called 911 or something.
And people say I'm crazy.
You know, at the beginning, see, they weren't really sure, you know, how scary to make him. Because he can get silly, he can get goofy, he can be intense. There's a lot of different levels there, and it was for Children's Television Network, and so they would say, gee, that's a little psycho. I mean, they do an alternate where I do it lightheartedly. And you know, there's a lot of what we call comic book fundamentalists, and they're not gonna like it no matter what. You know, I get letters saying, you know, that Joker doesn't kill enough people in the series, he's not insane enough. Well, it's a cartoon series and it's in the children's lineup on Fox, so it's something that I threaten all the time. I'm all bark and no bite.
Smell the roses, Batman!
My wife nudged me and said, look who's at the next table. And I turned around, it was Cesar Romero. She says, go say hi to him. I said, oh, he doesn't know me. No, go ahead. And I thought, well, if I don't do it now, I never will. And I went up to him and I said, Mr. Romero, I'm Mark Hamill. I'm an actor and I'm playing the Joker in the animated series. And he just, you know, that energy he had, you know, people forget how well done that character was. I mean, within the context of that kind of silly series that they did, it was a comedy. It got nominated for an Emmy for Best Comedy. But he just lit up.
Was he in any way inspirational toward the way you formed the Joker?
I was afraid, basically, to look either at the movie or the TV series until I had a few under my belt. And you know, it was funny, I was making copies for my nieces and nephew for Christmas this year, and I put on one of the earliest ones, and I just don't like it. I mean, I can see where I made choices. By the time I got to the 5th, 6th, 7th episode, I really felt like I had him down.
Trying to cheat the Joker, are you? Well, we'll see who has the last laugh.
But I'm just having a blast. I mean, he's only in 20% of the episodes. See, you know, it's like my accountant is saying, well, yeah, Joker's good, but why didn't you get Alfred or Robin or Batman? You're never satisfied.
The Joker first appeared in the Batman comic book in 1940, but the first actor to play the villain on screen was Cesar Romero in the 1960s Batman TV show.
Oh, forget the morals. Just get us back to jail so we don't have to listen to these corny jokes.
I had great fun playing the Joker in Batman, for instance. You know, which was a fun show to do and was a very popular show in its time.
It was such a great part.
Well, yes, it was, but it was fun to do. Burgess Meredith, who played the Penguin, loved doing the show. He loved going around, you know, and he's a very serious actor, always has been.
Sure.
He loved going around going quack, 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 you know. So it was fun. We had a lot of fun doing the show.
Coming up, Heath Ledger's co-stars reminisce on their time with the late actor.
ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?
Jack Nicholson's Joker in the 1989 Batman has often been praised by actors who have taken on the role, including the late Heath Ledger. Ledger's portrayal as the Joker earned him a posthumous Oscar and the admiration of not just fans, but his co-stars as well.
Heath just immersed himself completely in it, did a superb job. He gives a phenomenal performance in this.
He's terrifying, but working with him was fantastic, phenomenal. I mean, he's such a professional, such a warm and gentle guy, so unlike the character he created.
And I thought my jokes were bad.
I think he's doing something in this movie that is extremely rare, even among the greatest actors.
It's extremely sad. We all got such joy from watching him do this.
What have you done with him?
Me? I was right here.
Pretty amazing to see an actor, come to set as himself, as an ordinary guy, with the makeup on and everything, but as he, and then just get into character and create this monster. I mean, it's a pretty fascinating thing for anyone who knew Heath particularly.
He stayed in character when he was in his makeup, and when he wasn't, he was Heath.
You know what I am? I'm a dog chasing cars. I wouldn't know what to do with one if I caught it. I just do things.
I had my time with Heath in the movie. I'm in a kind of a paralyzed state or whatever, and I'm just watching him do his thing and just kind of hanging on and doing my job and admiring him at the same time. He was electric.
Being around that was inspiring and fun. It's just like you could just do anything.
Well, you look nervous. Is it the scars?
I certainly tried to help him as far as really giving him the idea of the texture of this character, what this character would be in the world of Batman Begins, in the world we'd created. I think actually, as some actors do, drew a lot from the appearance of the character. He was fascinated when he'd do a wardrobe fitting, he'd start to move in a particular way, pick up a prop, a knife or a gun, move it in a particular way. And he would start to find the character that way as well.
Could you please just give me a minute?
He made unconventional choices. I think that's where, if anything, that our business or what we do can get into the realm of art is choices, and when someone is willing to not take the conventional path, but go out on their own. That's when things get exciting. I do feel like he loved his character. He loved to act. He loved doing this movie. He loved Chris.
You complete me. You're garbage. You kills for money. Don't talk like one of them. You're not. Even if you'd like to be.
I had already felt a tremendous sense of responsibility in terms of crafting his performance in the edit suite simply because he had put so much into the character already. It's a testament to his ability as an actor as to how far this guy, this Joker, is from who Heath was as a person.
Everybody asks you about it all day, and it almost doesn't even feel real anymore, but it's just so heartbreaking.
That's it for the Joker and Harley Quinn, but don't go anywhere. We've got more great content for you right here on ET.